Come on. I'm giving you water. Do something. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to day one of science. This week we're going to go back and talk about plants a little bit and some of the things that they need and the body parts that they have. Now I know what you're thinking, plants have body parts. Well, not like you and I have, but there's a lot more to them than what we see. Alright, we've got leaves, okay, some plants have stems, some plants have the ability to put out seeds from their leaves and buds and things like that. Some plants have flowers. The one thing that all plants have in common, though, is they have roots. Okay? And if you've never seen a plant's roots before, that's entirely okay. You're not supposed to. See, the roots are actually in the ground. All right? Well, here, my plant's roots are actually in the soil. So if you're planting, you should be using soil. But you can also refer to the ground as soil as well. But yeah, the roots are supposed to be in the soil, in the ground, because what they do is they suck up the water, the moisture, and the nutrients from the soil. And that's one of the many things that makes a plant lively and energetic. Except for this one. I don't know what's going on with this one, guys. But I digress. Anywho, why don't you go ahead and go grab your paper and your packets, or if you're or your pencil and your packets rather. And if you're doing this on the computer, go ahead and get ready to click around for me. And let's go ahead and talk about plants. Not this one. See you in a second. Hello, guys and gals, and thank you for joining me. Alright, let's go ahead and put our names at the top of our paper so I know whose work I'm grading. Okay, and I've written the date using digits. That's 9/8/20, which means September 8th, 2020. The 9 is the month, the 8 is the day, the 20 is the year. So, we just started a conversation about plants and parts of a plant and the things that they have and the things that they need. Then you saw my plant was doing pretty sad and not taking its water and looks just kind of miserable. But this plant that's on our worksheet is very much not miserable. It looks very happy. It's standing upright. Its leaves seem to be doing pretty well. Okay? And the great thing is this gives us a fantastic breakdown of what a normal plant would look like. Okay? Not that my plant's not normal, it's just not cooperating with its water. So let's start here and then work our way up. Okay? Now, if you remember, I was talking about soil or the ground. Okay? This area right here is the soil. Okay? And underneath the soil is what is called a root. Okay? The root is connected to the plant, and the root is what sucks the nutrients and absorbs the water and gets all of the stuff out of the ground. Okay? Think of the roots almost as like a mouth. Okay? Because this is where all of the good stuff for the plant goes that it would eat. Okay, because plants don't eat in the traditional way that we do. Okay. Well, after we go above the soil, we've got a seed, and this is where the plant comes from, is a seed. Now, a seed is not normally going to work above the soil like this. The seed would need to be underneath the soil for it to actually grow a plant, because it needs to have the level of water and nutrients that it gets in the soil. Over here, it's going to dry out too fast with the sun, with it being exposed to the sun too much. Another part of the plant, and this grows from the seed, is the stem. This long line here is the stem. Now, not all plants have one stem. There are many plants that have multiple stems, many stems. All right. But this basically, like on a flower, you're going to see this thing. If it's watered well and it's getting enough sunlight, this stem is going to stand up straight. Most flowers and plants also have leaves that look like this. Okay, healthy leaves stay connected to the plant and stay upright like this. Okay, if it's a plant that needs more water or more sunlight or something, the leaves might point down a little bit more. It might look a little sad. Okay, there are some plants that are fruit-bearing plants. That means they have fruit or they grow fruit on them. I have a fruit-bearing tree at home, and it grows plums. That's pretty cool. This looks like a little baby plum right here. Some plants grow flowers. Okay, not all plants do, but some do. Like a rose or a daisy or a sunflower. And they start off as like a little bulb, and then they grow. Kind of like this. So, this is my hand before it gets sunlight and water, and then as it does get those things, it opens up. So it starts as a bulb, and then opens up. Okay? And then, right here at the very top is the bud. Oh. There we go. At the top here is the bud. And like the flowers bud, some of the plants bud. That means they basically they open up. This is where they start and they open up. Okay? Okay. Let's go ahead and read our little passage here about the parts of a plant. Maybe they'll tell you some stuff that I didn't. Plants have different parts that help them live and grow. Leaves soak up sunlight. The sunlight gives plants get their energy. Ooh, that is what we call a typo, my friends. What we could say is the sunlight gives plants their energy. Let's cross out get. Okay? The sunlight gives plants their energy. They use this energy to grow. Stems and trunks hold plants up. This would also be considered a trunk, by the way. Most of the time when you hear trunk, though, you're thinking of like a tree trunk. So stems and trunks hold up plants. Roots soak up water. Plants need water to live. Some plants have flowers that make seeds. If the plants get the right amount of water and sun, new plants grow from the seeds. Very nice. Let's go ahead and look at question 1. What part of a plant soaks up water? Leaves, buds, roots, or fruit? Which one soaks up water? Well, it's not really the leaves. It's not the bud. The fruit comes from being watered a lot and also having sunlight. Our answer would be the roots, because they are where the water is. Okay, anytime you're watering the grass or watering a plant or something, the water always goes into the soil, and that's where the roots are. Okay, and then number 2. Would a plant grow if it did not get any sun? Yes or no? What do you think? No, most plants need sunlight to grow, so a plant would not grow if it didn't get any sunlight. Okay? Okay. Well, this has been a fun worksheet going over with you guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about plants, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to get running, and I'm going to go see if I can somehow figure out a way to make my plant a little bit happier. I'll see you guys in the next lesson. Bye.